Okay guys, so what I'm here to talk about today is why the Seattle Mariners may sign Hanley Ramirez this offseason. And the main reason why I say this is because even though the Seattle Mariners went 87-75 and were in the AL wildcard race until the last game of the season, all of last year, as we all know, the Seattle Mariners were below average offense. The only category where they were better than the league average of Major League Baseball was stolen bases, when as a team they had 42 stolen bases and the average throughout all of Major League Baseball was only 35. Other than that, they were below league average in every single category. Now let's look at the Seattle Mariners batting average as a team and compare that to the average of Major League Baseball. The Seattle Mariners as a team only batted .244 while Major League Baseball batted .251. The next category I want to look at is walks. The Seattle Mariners only walked 396 times. Meanwhile, Major League Baseball walked 467 times. Now, there's two more categories I want to look at, then I'll leave the link down below so you can analyze it yourself. The next category is runs per game. The Seattle Mariners averaged 3.91 runs per game, while Major League Baseball averaged 4.06 runs per game. And last but not least, home runs. The Seattle Mariners had 136 home runs, and Major League Baseball had 140. Now, the biggest weak spot when it comes to the Seattle Mariners offense was the cleanup spot, and who was going to protect Robinson Cano. Now, Ryan McKinnon throughout all of 2014 tried to mix and match with that cleanup spot by basically using all his hitters except for Robinson Cano. Now, let's look at the totals for the cleanup spot. Now, the Seattle Mariners last year, fourth spot in the lineup, had a total of 19 homers, 75 RBIs, with a batting average of .218. And the two hitters that primarily hit in the cleanup spot were Kyle Seager and Kendrick Morales after he came from Minnesota. Now, Kyle Seager in 40 games in the cleanup spot hit .293 with 9 homers and 30 RBIs. Meanwhile, Kendrick Morales 150 games, batted .193 with 4 homers and 18 RBIs. Between those two, they had 90 games, batted .200, had 13 homers, and 48 RBIs. Now, with this kind of production out of a cleanup spot, it's amazing to me that Robinson Cano batted .314, had 14 homers, and 82 RBIs. Because if Robinson Cano had some real protection, he may have batted around .325, .330, had 20 and 100. Now here's where Hanley Ramirez comes in. Even though Hanley Ramirez had been bothered by rib and shoulder injuries ever since he came to the Tigers, Hanley Ramirez has still put up the same similar numbers to that of what the Seattle Mariners produced out of a 4 spot last year. In fact, Hanley Ramirez last year batted .283. He had 13 homers and 71 RBIs. He basically had around 60 points more in batting average. He had 6 fewer home runs and only 4 fewer RBIs. And how this would benefit the Seattle Mariners is that pitchers know that when Hanley's on, he could be one of the best hitters in baseball just because he hits the ball with such authority and he can bat for average when he's on. That'll result in more pitches to hit for Robinson Cano, and that might boost the runs from 3.91 runs per game to maybe 4.5 or 4.3 runs per game. Now, if I'm the Seattle Mariners, I give Hanley Ramirez a similar contract to that of what the St. Louis Cardinals gave Johnny Peralta, because Johnny Peralta, before he came to St. Louis, was averaging he was batting .267, 19 homers, and 81 RBIs for every 162 games. Now let's compare that to what Hanley did last year again. Hanley batted .283, had 13 homers and 71 RBIs with a bad shoulder. So he warrants a 4-year, $53 million deal, or at max a 5-year, $60 million deal. And if the Seattle Mariners want to keep him relatively healthy, they could move him over to first base since they don't have a permanent first baseman anyway, and that way he won't have to cover that much ground and exert his shoulder. So guys, tell me what you think of this. Peace.